All right, howdy. It's Thursday, week going. Well, it must be week 3. He's going on about 10 rides. It's really windy outside. I thought I'd take him outside and ride, but it's really windy. So we're gonna work on some side passing, and then I'll get on him and show you his canter. Maybe we cantered around yesterday quite a bit. He was great, and I would like to think I can do a quiet warm up here on the ground, get his brain thinking, get on, walk, trot, canter, no problem. So that's the goal. All right, cool. The first step of this is just to get comfortable standing over that log. And he's doing awesome. Good boy. I'm going to ask him to step kind of forward and to his right. Good, there. More centered. The log was pretty close to his front feet. Okay, now I'm going to use the word over. I'm going to guide the front end over again. The hip swung, but I'm not going to do anything because he's still straddling the log. Now I'm going to ask the hip to move. Good. Good boy. Put that little bend in his body, a soft little touch with the stick, just to kind of activate. And move the shoulders, head and neck go over. Follows that feel right over. Very good boy. He's so nice. And yeah, this is his first time doing this. It's pretty awesome. All right. I'm going to go ahead and send the head and neck. Easy, easy. He's got to think about where there is room for him. Right there. Good. Good boy. You can come forward a little. There, hope, hope, hope. There, you're okay, hope. Hope. Mm-hmm. You have to kind of teach yourself not to hurry off the end, or they get in a hurry about it and they forget how to stop, too. Why I settled him there and asked for that head, neck, and shoulders. Again, the hip swung, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to ask him not to step on the other side of that rail, and then whoa again. Good. Good boy. All right, I'm going to play it the other way. Good boy. Mm-hmm. All right, head, neck, and shoulders. Good. And steady him and push that hip over. Good. Good boy. Very good boy. All right, I'm going to ask the front end again. Moving the head, neck, shoulders. This time I did block the hip because he was coming off the rail. I just used my stick sort of like a wall there. Good, just got him settled again. Good. And I'll wait and then I'll ask again. Good. Good boy. All right, let's go over. Good. Yep. Yep. He's a very good boy. He's a very good boy. I'm going to start to add that word over. And I'm going to use that when I teach him how to get a gait, stuff like that. Over. Good. Good. Just ask the front end. You're all right there. Now ask the hind end. There. Good. Ooh, I like that cross step, but he did sort of run away from me. And there, like I said, you can see him start to kind of hustle off the end of it. So it's good kind of to stop right there on the end and not go clear off it. Because just standing over this weird white thing is actually, a little bit of obstacle training, just trusting that it's not a giant white snake or whatever. All right, we're going to ask for a little more smoothness, and I'm going to add that over. Good. Good. Kind of just bonk it on my stirrup there. Over. Good. Good boy. Over. Got a little stuck there. Good, over. Broke it back into shoulders and hindquarters when he got stuck. Good boy. Lovely. Oh, good boy. He's a good puppy. Good. All right, we'll go back to looking for a little smoothness. Going to lead with the shoulder though. Shoulders move. Over. 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 Good. He's kind of frustrated, but I think he's thinking. I'm just going to keep asking. Over. Good. Over. Asking for the shoulder there. And then the hip. Good. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Pretty good. Good boy. All right, we'll do it one way back the other way. One time. Ready? We'll move the shoulder. Go over. Right? Don't run into me. Thank you. Don't step on the thing. Good. Move your hip over. Over. Good. Shoulders over. Don't push me at that head. Kind of getting a little frustrated, but I do think we can get through another one. He's got to get a couple of ideas of what it isn't to know exactly what it is, so that's fine. Good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. One more step. Good. Over. 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 Good. Good boy. Very good boy. All right, because this side wasn't great, I'm going to do one more step this way, and then I think I'll actually lead him off of the rail. Good. Let's go over. Good. Don't come forward. Don't send that butt around. Good. Go over. Go over. Good. Good. I'm going to let him go all the way off. We can get a little fluidity because I would rather have that than stopping in the middle when he was getting mouthy. So, obviously challenging, but well done, sir. Yeah. Good boy. Oh, my goodness. Good boy. All right, I'm going to ride him. Back, back, good, back, 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 back. Ooh, good. So he should know that word pretty well. Good boy. I use that. Whoa means whoa all the time, like all 4 feet at right then. Oh, we're off camera. Come here, friend. Good. But anyway, whoa means whoa at that moment, all 4 feet. If I just want to chill the energy out a little bit, I might say easy. I might say you're okay. If I say whoa, it means now. It means all 4 feet. Ho. Ho. Good. Walk. Good. Sometimes I'll use walk for kind of a, go forward, or even say if there's like, I don't know, a scary bridge or something. Walk, and there you got stuck, so I'll just tell him walk. Of course, I use that clicking sound. Use more of a kiss for a canter. To see how far away I can go. Good boy. Good. 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 You can start thinking about following his nose, moving those shoulders. If I'm putting a bend in his head and neck, good. Picking up my rein, bending his head and neck. I want the shoulders following, right? So don't want him falling off that way while he's looking that way. So I might use my rein on the shoulder to help step that shoulder around until I feel more connection there. Good. 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 All right, we're going to take a turn this way. Here's a great example of that. Helping him make that turn, giving and taking with the rein, picking up as the inside front foot leaves the ground. And if he starts to run through that rein aid, using a little driving energy on the outside shoulder just to send him through the turn and help him learn to steer, which he's really getting. But just mostly just telling you, Taylor, because I know that you're teaching Coda how to be light. Good. And sometimes that driving aid, just super light even on the outside, can free up the shoulders a little bit. And also remembering to give and take and never just grab a hold and like just steer. But if you want to get really nice and light, you can really, give and take. Every time that inside shoulder comes off the ground is the best time. Good. Good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jog him a little bit. I'm going to ask him to stay in here. Hopefully you guys can see this. I went with my microphone. I probably should have gone with my little tracking device. But I seem to only be able to choose one. Trot strike. Good. 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 And a quick little change of direction there to see if he was paying attention. Kind of got stuck. I am using that driving rein, and I was bumping with my outside leg, but I'm just kind of flopping this rein around, let it flop on his shoulder until he got unstuck. Good. Good. And this hackamore really is, it's more aggressive than you'd realize. So it doesn't take much, and you want to have good timing or he might get a little bit worried about it. Good. Well, I don't know if I can canter in a space that this thing is going to see us. I think I'll take one little lap. Maybe we'll try cantering down that wall. And I hope it's not too boring while you wait for me to come back into frame. All right, come on, strike. Here's that driving energy on the outside. Good. All right, let's trot. Good. 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 All right, we'll take one more lap. Good. That's all right. I'm actually just going to take him and change direction here. Do the same thing a time or two. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Almost. Good. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Well, there were a few strides of left lead. Good boy. Try for one more time. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Well, since I don't think you can see much of that, I'm not going to lope him both ways, but hopefully you saw some of that. And yeah, he's doing great. Come back up here and play where I know you can see me for a minute and hope this isn't too long. Perfect. Obviously, so that's step one, park on the scary log. I love that he took a nice deep breath. I'm not even going to ask him for the side pass today. I will next time. And I've just been amazed at how it sticks and how they get it when you show him on the ground first. So I'm going to surprise him, let him quit right here. But yeah, he's doing great. And again, hopefully you could see most of that. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, and I will talk to you again soon.